All right, so between yesterday and today, let's see, we're right about 44 Fahrenheit. Between yesterday and today, oh my. Between yesterday and today, it snowed. Those of you not from Colorado, you probably think it snows all the time in the winter, and that's not true. 300 days of sunshine a year, we say. And today is one of them. But last night it snowed. There was a couple inches of snow outside. And when I came down to check the temperature in the water this morning, just out of curiosity, it was 55-ish Fahrenheit. So it definitely warmed up, not as much as I thought it would, but it was also only in the low 60s in the room. The bathroom has obviously a heat register in it, but this shower completely closes off and I had the door closed, so it stayed cooler in here. And so I dumped in 3 good-sized, well-packed buckets of snow. You can see there's still some chunks floating in here. To get it cooled off, I added a little more water because I also wanted to get it up over my shoulders this time. And I got that down to 44 Fahrenheit right in the middle. I think it's colder at the places where the snow actually is, but that's my recorded temperature is the 44 Fahrenheit, and I could definitely tell the difference between that and the 48 Fahrenheit yesterday. I know some people do this at 39 Fahrenheit. I'm confident I could get to there, but I wouldn't want to go straight to it. One of the things I did think about though yesterday, to kind of carry on from the little soliloquy I had going about hard things, was what I said yesterday, and that is even more true today. Yesterday I said the first 10 seconds were the worst part, and that is absolutely true. And today I don't know, you could check the time and see, but it felt like probably closer to 30 seconds. Once again, oh man, I did not even look at the time at all. So my stopwatch it's running is approaching 9 minutes here, because I started it while I was getting stuff set up. And I made a mental note to myself, I'm going to look at it right when I get in, and then of course I was focused on talking about the temperature and did not. Boy. Has to be at least a minute. I'm going to say, just for sake of discussion, got in around 7:30, same as I did yesterday. So I'll use that as my timer. But I've already reached the point where, yeah, I mean, it is definitely very cold in here. But, I've gotten over that first mental hurdle of the coldness. And in fact, one of the things I wanted to do today was get a little more water in here, which I did, and of course the snow, also added some volume and brought the temperature down. And I wanted to really get up to my neck today. I felt like, it was up to my shoulders yesterday, and that was quite cold and it was tough, but I really wanted to go all the way up to my neck, hands and feet, or everything. My whole body's submerged here. I don't know if you can quite see the water level on the video here, but I am all the way in. And I was talking to a friend earlier in the week who's taking some classes, and they were literally sitting in their car outside waiting to go in, and they said, once I get inside, it's fine, and I know I'm learning things, and I like the, I like the class, and I like the teacher, and I'm making progress in my chosen, profession. But going in is hard. And I reminded them something I've heard about fitness, which many of you have probably heard as well, which is, the hardest move at the gym is opening the front door. I think that continues to be true, and that was certainly true for this thing. And I was, getting set up, and I wasn't dawdling, but, the closer I got to it, I remembered how cold it was yesterday, and boy, those first, 30 seconds were very noticeable. And now I'm at the point where the cold is really sinking in, especially to things like my wrists and ankles, and but I also know I can do this, and I'm in it already. And I also know, it's going to feel really good when I get out, which is pretty soon. Coming up on my stopwatch here to 12 minutes, so 12:30 would be 5 minutes. I'll be guided at 7:30. I'm going to go just a little longer. I'm going to go 1 more minute from now, just to make sure I got that full 5. But, the thing about doing hard things is sometimes that first move is the hardest. And for me, even on an easy day for a workout, and I do have easy days, or easier days, but sometimes just getting started is the hardest part. And that's why they tell you, get a routine, get something that you're going to get up, you're going to get your shoes on, you're going to get your your workout outfit on, and you're going to get started. And whatever it is, if it's in home, if it's out of the house, it's a video, it's a run, it's going to the gym, whatever it is, just start. And if you just start, you've accomplished 80% of the value. And I don't know, maybe not really, but certainly 80% of the difficulty is just pushing play. Tony Horton from P90X said, just keep pushing play, and you'll get stronger. And it's true. And so here I am, I pushed play, I got in. I'm sure I'm over on time, so I'm going to go ahead and get out here. But I guess that's the message for today. Start the hard thing. Just get started. Set aside the time. Don't say, I'm just going to do it for 5 minutes and then leave. But set aside the full time you need and get started. And if you do that, you will get your results.